How to build muscle with a low-carb diet. Tips and strategies for lean gains without the carbs. 1. Why low-carb muscle building is gaining popularity. Most people associate muscle building with heavy carb consumption. Think pasta, rice, and oatmeal in bulk. But for many, this traditional high-carb approach doesn't work due to insulin sensitivity issues, fat gain, or dietary preferences. Low-carb muscle building offers a solution that emphasizes fat as a primary fuel source while still supporting lean muscle growth. Bodybuilders, athletes, and fitness enthusiasts are finding that it's possible to pack on size, strength, and definition without relying on excessive carbs. It's not about eliminating all carbs, but rather learning how to manipulate your intake to support performance and recovery while minimizing fat gain. A low-carb approach also tends to reduce bloating and water retention, making muscle definition more visible, a benefit for those aiming to stay lean while growing. 2. Understanding the role of carbs in muscle building. Carbohydrates play a role in providing quick energy and replenishing glycogen stores post-workout. They also stimulate insulin, which can help shuttle nutrients into muscle cells. However, carbs are not the only macronutrient capable of supporting muscle growth. Protein and fat can also fuel workouts and aid in recovery, especially when timed properly. The key is understanding that while carbs can enhance performance, they aren't essential for building muscle, especially when your body is adapted to using fat as a primary energy source. This shift is the cornerstone of a successful low-carb muscle-building strategy. Understanding how to manipulate macronutrients puts you in control of your physique and your progress. 3. Prioritizing protein intake to preserve and grow muscle. Protein becomes your best friend on a low-carb diet. To maintain or build muscle, your intake should be high, typically between 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. This helps stimulate muscle protein synthesis, prevents muscle breakdown, and supports recovery. Focus on complete protein sources like chicken, beef, turkey, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and fish. Protein powders can also be effective, especially post-workout when you need quick absorption. Make sure each meal contains a solid portion of protein, spaced out evenly throughout the day, to ensure a consistent anabolic environment. It's also helpful to vary your protein sources to ensure a broad range of amino acids and better digestion. 4. Fat as fuel. Leveraging dietary fats for strength and energy. When carbs are low, dietary fats step in to fuel your workouts and daily functions. Healthy fats provide sustained energy and support hormone production, including testosterone, which is crucial for muscle growth. Sources like avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, coconut oil, and fatty fish should be staples in your meal plan. Unlike carbs, fats don't spike insulin levels, which helps you avoid energy crashes. For those following a ketogenic or very low-carb approach, your fat intake will likely make up 60 to 70% of your daily calories. Learning to utilize fat effectively means you can train hard, recover fast, and stay lean year-round. Make sure to include a mix of saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats for optimal hormonal and cardiovascular health. 5. Strategic carbohydrate timing for performance boosts. Just because you're low-carb doesn't mean you have to eliminate carbs completely. In fact, strategic timing, like consuming carbs before or after workouts, can help maximize performance and muscle recovery without kicking you out of a fat-burning state. This concept, called carb cycling or targeted ketogenic dieting, allows you to eat a small amount of fast-digesting carbs, such as bananas, rice cakes, or sweet potatoes around your training sessions. These carbs get used quickly by your muscles and don't interfere much with your body's fat adaptation. It's a smart compromise between performance and metabolic flexibility. It also provides a mental break from strict dieting, keeping the plan sustainable. 6. Designing a low-carb meal plan for muscle growth. Creating an effective low-carb meal plan requires balance and consistency. Start with a foundation of lean protein at every meal: chicken breast, eggs, turkey, salmon, or tofu. Add plenty of vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and peppers for fiber and nutrients. Healthy fats like avocado, nuts, and olive oil round out the calories. Meals might look like grilled salmon with asparagus and olive oil, or scrambled eggs with spinach and feta. Snack options include Greek yogurt, protein shakes with nut butter, or hard-boiled eggs. Aim to eat 4 to 6 meals per day to maintain muscle protein synthesis and steady energy. Tracking your food with a nutrition app can also help you fine-tune your intake and make consistent progress. 7. Training smart. Workout routines that fit low-carb lifestyles. Your training style should complement your diet. On a low-carb plan, it's best to stick to compound movements like squats, deadlifts, rows, and presses that stimulate multiple muscle groups. Keep your workouts intense but efficient, 45 to 60 minutes, with a focus on progressive overload. Avoid overly long sessions that rely on playing forces. 8. Managing energy and recovery without carbs. One concern on a low-carb muscle-building diet is fatigue. During the initial adaptation phase, you may feel sluggish as your body learns to use fat and ketones for fuel. Combat this with adequate electrolyte intake. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium are essential for performance and energy on low-carb diets. Stay hydrated and consider bone broth, sea salt, or electrolyte powders. Recovery can also be optimized with consistent protein intake, adequate sleep, and active rest days. After 2 to 3 weeks, most people notice improved stamina, mental clarity, and even better pumps in the gym as fat adaptation kicks in. Adding mobility work, foam rolling, and light cardio can further support muscle recovery and joint health. 9. Supplements to support low-carb muscle growth. While not mandatory, certain supplements can accelerate your progress. Whey protein isolate is a fast-absorbing, low-carb protein ideal for post-workout. Creatine monohydrate remains one of the most researched and effective supplements for strength and muscle size. Branch-chain amino acids, BCAAs, or essential amino acids, EAAs, can help preserve muscle during fasted workouts or when dietary protein is lower. Fish oil, vitamin D, magnesium, and electrolytes support recovery, inflammation control, and overall performance. Caffeine can provide a workout energy boost without affecting ketosis or carb levels. Choose clean, no-sugar-added formulas to stay within your dietary guidelines. Always consult with a healthcare provider before starting new supplements, especially if you're managing health conditions. 10. Long-term success. Making low-carb gains sustainable. The secret to long-term success on a low-carb muscle-building diet lies in consistency, adaptation, and smart decision-making. Don't obsess over daily carb counts. Instead, focus on hitting your protein goals, training hard, and adjusting based on your body's response. Periodic refeed days or carb-ups can be used to restore glycogen and break plateaus without derailing progress. Pay attention to how your body feels. If energy dips or strength stalls, tweak fat intake or introduce more carbs around workouts. With time, you'll learn how your body responds and how to tailor the plan for optimal gains. A well-structured low-carb muscle-building lifestyle. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button for more weekly fitness strategies to help you build muscle, stay lean, and reach your goals with confidence.